There comes a time in every man's life wherein he has to look at himself in the mirror and say, what in the hell is going on right now? Okay, so my young lady sends me this article that I'm gonna try my best to link in the description area below so that you guys can read it and come to your own general conclusions about it. But the article is titled, and it comes from the GMA network, let me get to it, or GMA's News Online. It's called the DOH, the Department of Health, eyes ban on trans fat-free labels on food products. Okay, so basically what they're trying to do is, if you have a label on the front of your product that says trans fatty acid free, they're trying to rid, people from, or stop people from being able to say that, right? They're trying to stop people from being able to say that your food is trans fatty acid free because it creates this effect that the food that they're actually consuming is healthy, even though it's pre-packaged and all of the above. And we already know that type of health issue that goes on with pre-packaged foods and stuff like that. If you don't, it's not healthy to consume shit like that, pretty much. All right, so that's pretty much what the article encompasses, right? Until you start to really read into it, because there's some intricate details in there that if you're not paying attention to, you will completely overlook it. All right, and I want to read, I think, about two paragraphs of this particular article that has me shaking my damn head right now. It says, in a form, Rodley Karza of the DOH Health Promotion Bureau said the agency's administrative order, which is to cut that label out, Administrative Order 2021-0039 aims to reduce Filipinos' trans fatty acid intake to less than 1% of their recommended total energy intake by ridding the food supply of industrial produced trans fatty acids by 2023. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is a mouthful. So I'm going to basically drop out so that you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this one. Basically, they said they're trying to stop Filipinos from consuming trans fatty acids. That's what they're saying. By 2023, you are not allowed by country standards to consume more than 1% of your total energy in trans fatty acids. Now, I want you to understand, trans fatty acid, according to the article, are commonly found in prepackaged goods like chips, cookies, baked goods, spreads, butters, and shortenings. Now, I don't know if y'all ever been to the Philippines, y'all. But damn near everything most Filipinos eat in reference to what they can afford is normally prepackaged. Okay? You do have some that cook their meals and stuff. They'll go to the palengke, they'll go to the wet market, they'll go to the mercado, they'll go get the foods and they'll cook it. But if you're looking for a quick merienda, a quick snack, it's prepackaged 9 times out of 10. So what you're trying to tell me is you're trying to rid the country of trans fatty acid foods in order to reduce the Filipinos' intake to less than 1% of their total energy. So basically, you can't consume more than 1% trans fatty acid. That's what you're trying to tell people. You know what that means to me, as a foreigner thinking out loud? That means that y'all gonna get rid of fast food restaurants too as well, right? That means that you're going to get rid of the McDonald's, you're going to get rid of the Jollibees, you're going to get rid of the Pizza Huts, you're going to get rid of KFC. Any place that sells food that are high in trans fatty acid content, they're going to get rid of it, right? By 2023. Because you don't want your people consuming more than 1% of their total energy in it. And as it says in the article, it says it aims to reduce Filipinos' trans fatty acid intake to less than 1% of their recommended total energy intake by ridding, this is where it gets interesting, by ridding the food supply of industrial produced trans fatty acid by 2023. The food supply, ladies and gentlemen, that means the food supply to the Philippines to me. The food supply to the Philippines is about to get yeeted, because you don't want your Filipino people consuming more than 1% of trans fatty acids. I understand wanting to create a healthy society, but you're really going to get rid of chips, cakes, cookies, spreads, and these are things that Filipinos use on a daily basis, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not sugarcoat that shit. The spreads, like I said, I've had many meriendas with like this mayonnaise chicken salad spread or something that you get in the mall or some shit, or at the grocery store. So are you just trying to say that you're going to get rid of all things trans fatty acid? Or are you telling me that you're trying to control what your people eat? Again, guys, it's one of those moments where it doesn't seem to correlate very well with me. Like I guess I'm missing the point. But to me, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're going to get rid of all things trans fatty acid. That means there's going to be no more canned goods in the store. There are going to be no more packaged items in the store. Grocery stores, as far as I know, will cease to exist. Because I honestly can't see how you can try to control a person to the point where they're only consuming 1%. The only way you can control it is by getting rid of it. That's the way I look at it. The only way you can control it and manipulate it is by getting rid of it. You want me to consume less than 1% of my total energy in trans fatty acid? Basically what you're telling me is you're not going to make it available for me to have it. That's the only way you can control it. Maybe it means nothing to you. Maybe I'm just going out on a limb. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I read it wrong. I don't think so. Because by 2023, that's their aim. To control what you eat in the Philippines. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for wanting to live a healthier lifestyle. Hell, I think we could all do an overhaul every now and again, but damn it, I like my chips. I like my cakes. I like my cookies. I enjoy that shit. I love enjoying the sweet, just food that's fucked up for me. I enjoy that because sometimes people utilize that as like a treat to themselves. I've been good all week, damn it. I think I deserve this today. But if that's no longer going to be available, riddle me this, Batman. What does it mean for the companies that produce these types of foods? What does it mean for grocery stores where in about 90%, if not more, is prepackaged foods and items? Food-wise, of course. Another one to drop in the bucket, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just interested to see how this one plays out. You know me, man. I'm always in the background just trying to figure this one out because this one blows my mind. All right? Doc's on to the next one, man. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Peace.